Hey everybody, episode 7 of The Buttons, brought to you by me, Friends of the Feather. I've changed a couple things. I put this water dish in here for them. As you can see, I put some stones in there so they don't drown themselves. These little dudes are button quails, if you're wondering what the buttons are. They are the smallest breed of quail that is known to be in existence. This water dish was getting entirely too dirty and too empty too fast. Every morning when I would come up here and peek in on them, their water dish would be dry. So that's not good. They have to have water at all times. They drink a lot. They're very thirsty little birds. So, I, uh, I decided to get another waterer. Now they do make waterers that are like this part right here, like the red part is close, it's not as wide. This right here is more narrow so that they don't stand in it, because they do that. They stand on the rocks like it's their little babbling brook, and they poop in the water. So they make feeders that are more quail specific, I guess. But I went ahead and got that one because it was all they had. And I didn't want to order one off of Amazon because all the Amazon sellers that had them, the wait was like a week. And I didn't want to wait a week because they are consistently running out of water. So I left this in there because they're terrified of everything and it takes them a minute to get used to things. So like I had to leave a towel or a paper towel under their food until they got used to the bowl. So I'm leaving this water dish in here until they get used to this, because I want to make sure that they understand that's where their water is coming from. And that seems to work out well when I do that. So the next step is going to be getting them some chinchilla dust. I think I'm going to put that over here in this corner so that they can dust themselves and have happy little quail lives. But look at this featherage. It's just out of control. I think they're going to be beautiful little birds. Beautiful, beautiful little birds. I wonder if I'll get any roosters out of this bunch. They call them roos. I think it's cute. Little roos. They all look like, let's see, the crows in Game of Thrones, where they had, like, especially Jon Snow, where he had that big fluffy coat on when he was up by the wall. Did you guys see that? This little peep just flew out of its box. Wow! Fly on, little peep. Goodness. Oh God, you guys, these things are so hard to catch. And there he goes. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, give me a second. Let me catch this dude. I can't do it one-handed. Holy cow, you guys. I didn't think I was going to find that. I just spent the last 15 minutes crawling around on the floor trying to find that baby chick. I did not think that that was something I had to worry about, but trust me, it's not anything I will have to worry about after, like, in about 5 minutes. Because the baby flew out. I saw where it was. I followed it, with my visually to make sure I didn't lose sight of it. And the hound dog came in and snapped at something. And I thought that she had nabbed the baby. So I grabbed her and forced her jaws open. And she didn't have anything in there. But then I searched around for like the next 15 minutes and couldn't find it. So I was like, oh my God, I think she might have chomped it and just swallowed it, like, because they're so tiny, So I searched and searched and searched and searched, and they're so tiny. There's so many little nooks and crannies. It's like trying to find a mouse. I was like, this is seriously like searching my house to find the mouse that's loose. So I had a little breakdown because I felt incredibly irresponsible because I didn't have it covered, but I really had no idea that that would happen. And then I kept looking and kept looking and kept looking, and I finally found it in this little corner in my living room. It had gone all the way out of my kitchen and almost all the way around my living room, and it was just laying there. I think it had gotten cold, because the AC vent is right beside where it was, so it wasn't moving. Like it was just sat there, and I don't know if the dog like did get a hold of it, but it was seemed extremely frightened. I wanted to check and see. See, I think that's the one. I'm pretty sure. It was one of the black and white ones, but there's two black and white ones. Abandon this little fella. The one, oh goodness, oh god, and there we go. I kill the baby, just as I get it back. Alright, he seems to be okay. He's moving around, and I mean, he's kind of spazzing out a little bit, but I think he's going to be alright. Holy cow. Shoo! That was terrible. I don't want to do that again. Upper management is fashioning a top for this as we speak, so that won't ever happen again. So, God bless America. It was stressful. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this for today. No, these little guys are 14 days old today, so at 14 days they start flying. We learned that. We learned it the hard way. And, goodness, did he fly? Or she? I don't even know. Alright, I'm going to go help him get this lid together, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, our 105 subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And make sure you check out the other editions of the shows that I do. And we will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.